Wanderleu Silva? Why did you kind of prod him a little bit online?
Well, we talk about the relationship, me and Chael. Chael's had to step down. He can't fight Wanderleu. I'm the next best thing. I'm one of the bad guys from the team dark side, and I can carry it on. And for me, fighting Wanderleu Silva is perfect. I beat the guy everywhere. Stylistically, I'm a nightmare for him. And I want the win. I said I want to come in the winning ways so I can come to London and get a good fight. Wanderleu Silva is not a good fight. It's a good fight for me as in he's a name, but when you look at it, he's been fighting a long time and he hasn't evolved. He hasn't done what I just said. He hasn't evolved. He hasn't changed. He does the same thing every single time he fights. He comes out and swings at you. And you come out and swing at a 6'6", accomplished, clean striker, you're going to get knocked out. It's plain and simple. So it's a great fight for me. Great fight for me promotionally. I get a win and it gets me on the right track. And there's no one, I don't have anyone else in the division right now that I am looking at or I want to fight or I can work. There's nothing going on. So Wanderleu's the only guy. I think, Wanderleu, I want to fight. When you get asked all the time, who do you want to fight next? Wanderleu Silva. That's my answer now. I have direction. That's what I want. I didn't have anyone else, to call out or speak about. And he called out Luke Rockhold on Twitter. And he did that, and I was just like, Luke Rockhold doesn't want to fight you. I want to fight you. And then I tweeted him. It was more of it just happened. I've always been a person who speaks my mind, as you can tell, and I was just speaking my mind.
He's reacted though. He's got on Instagram this morning. He's put a picture up of him and you together, asking, "Who is this guy?" Mm-hmm. But he seems like pretty keen to fight you. So it looks like all you need to do is kind of maybe speak to Dana later on today or Sean Shelby and maybe try and get this fight done.
Yeah.
Do you think that there might be some kind of stigmatism now surrounding Wanderleu, given the fact that he's got his problems with the Nevada State Athletic Commission? We're not sure if he's going to get licensed to compete again soon. He says that he's been testing himself. And what do you make of the things he's been saying? That the fact he's been drug testing himself.
The guy's crazy. The guy is absolutely crazy. This is the thing about it. He needs to go away. He needs to go, and I'm the guy to send him away. He needs to just shut up and leave. But he doesn't want to, so someone needs to force him to. And I think, who am I? Who is this guy? I'm the guy who's going to retire you. I'm the guy who's here to prove a point. You don't know who I am? Well, we'll find out. The UFC know who I am. They know where I am. Dana knows who I am, and he wants me. He wants me to fight. So I want to fight you. Let's get it done. I'm the new guy. And that's why the old guys are there to be replaced by the new guys. So I'm the guy to replace Wanderleu Silva, and I'm looking for that fight. And he can test himself. He can take whatever he wants. It doesn't bother me. None of that bothers me. Like I said on my tweet, take whatever you want. I'm drinking from the fountain of youth. I'm going to be here for a long time. Let's go, old man. Let's get it done. So, Wanderleu can dance around, and maybe he won't get a fight again. But I think where there's a will, there's a way, and it will happen.
Is it a bit weird for you to be even asking Wanderleu for a fight? Was he someone maybe when you were younger you were impressed with, looking up to at all, or were you never a fan of Wanderleu Silva?
I don't understand why anyone's impressed by a guy like that. What techniques he shows? He just runs at people and tries to hit them. It's not. I'm impressed by the technical guys. I'm impressed by the graceful guys, the guys that put on a show. Wanderleu does not impress me. Has never impressed me. I've never been a fan of him. And in recent years, it's just got ridiculous. So it's not like I'm calling out someone like my idol. No, don't be stupid. He's not a guy that I rate or. Yeah, he's had some exciting fights. Him and Brian Stan was an exciting fight, but it wasn't like a fight I look at and think, wow, I want to be like that guy. I'm the complete opposite of him. So I've never looked up to him.
Well, it looks like he's close to retirement. He's maybe a couple of fights away. What do you think his legacy is going to be? Obviously, you're not a fan, but what do you think fight fans think of him in terms of his legacy?
He had that whole pride thing going for him. He's just going to be an aggressive Brazilian. I think that's his legacy. I don't think he's a guy who's going to be in the Hall of Fame. You think you're going to put Wanderleu Silva in the Hall of Fame? Who knows? I don't know. I don't think he represents the sport the right way. I try and represent the sport the right way. We're professional athletes. Wanderleu Silva is not a professional athlete. So, we'll find out. We'll have to work. We can wait and see. Hopefully his legacy will be that he got knocked out by Luke Barnatt, and that's what all the people will remember.